Hey all, Fizzban here. Welcome back to Harmony Eclipsed. Let's continue our game. Right, let's see. Right, we are on the Cancelot in the Crystal Caves. We are about level 31, 31, 29, and 30. I think I'm geared up to where I'm supposed to be. And I think I explored all of this and I need to move this way. I think. Oh. A cave in. We can't get out. Oh, am I doing that? Well, looks like we ain't going that way either. Now what? And right into our trap. Who are you? What is this? Your questions will be answered soon enough. For now, just relax. Gas? Oh, well, fair enough, I guess. Ow, my head. Rise and shine, Sugar Cube. Glad to see you're finally awake. Applejack, what happened? Them no good varmints hit us with some kind of sleeping gas. Took all our gear too. Oh no, not the gear. That's the worst thing you can do. Near as I can tell, we're still in the caves, but it looks like we ain't going anywhere for now. Hey, is anybody there? Let us out. Don't bother, Rainbow. I already tried shouting for help, and all I got was an echo. Even blocked the door as hard as I could. So now what? Not much we can do right now. Just bide our time and wait for a chance to escape, I suppose. I hope it comes soon. Whoever these guys are, they definitely aren't friends. We have Twilight on her own. What happened? Where am I? Oh, cloaked pony. Ah, you're awake. Our leader requested to see you once you regain consciousness. Your leader? Follow. Well, that was a bit blunt. Princess Luna, what's going on? I know not, but I doubt it is anything good. Ah, our honored guests have arrived. I apologize for the rough treatment and the anti-magic braces, but we could not afford to take any risks. And just who are we? Umbra. Not a name I recognize. How rude of me, not to introduce myself. My name is Umbra and I am leader of the worshippers of the true ruler of Equestria. Wasn't the Umbra some kind of race from the comics that Sombra is actually part of? Or am I remembering something different? The true ruler, what do you mean? Why, Nightmare Moon, of course. I thought you of all ponies would know that, considering what you told us the last time you were here. But I didn't... Oh, that's right, it wasn't you, it was Darklight Star I met. To think such a powerful avatar could have sprung from a pony like you. But that is besides the point. I have been speaking with your former master through the Dark Relics since Darklight Star restored it. He told me of your betrayal and of your plans to come here again. And he also told me that hope for you two remains. Hope? Sombra spoke of a blessing he bestowed. A dark seed planted within each of you. I would like to make you an offer. Allow that seed to grow, return our goddess to us, and you will rule Equestria with us at your side. Give in and become the queen you were meant to be. And you, little pony, you claimed before to be an avatar of our goddess. You could still be. You could have power beyond your imagination, an entire nation subject to your whim. Give your allegiance to our queen, and you will never lack for learning again. Enough! Cease filling her head with your venomous words. The darkness holds nothing but despair. But you have so poisoned your own mind that you can no longer see that. I feel it radiating from you to the point that I can scarcely stand being in the same room. Neither of us will give in to your vile lies. Perhaps not yet, but I have been known to be very persuasive. Tell me, if you refuse my offer, what do you think will happen to your companions? We have no use for them, and they are awaiting execution for trespassing on this holy ground. But an edict from our goddess, or one of her avatars, would be enough to spare them. What do you say? Hey, one of them's escaped. Find her. Huh? Sounds like there's some kind of commotion going on out there. Oh, there you are. I've been looking everywhere for you. Of course Pinky's the one to escape. Pinkie Pie, gosh, am I glad to see you. How did you get out? What do you mean? I just opened the door. Ah, but I'll forget it. Let's just go. There she is. Get her. I guess we have cultists to fight now. They actually are cultists. Well... Oh, Pinky has a party cannon. When did she get that? Did I miss that? I probably missed that. Let's use it. Oh. I like the effect of the party cannon, but the actual damage was a bit underwhelming. It looked a lot more powerful. Right, these cultists are a bit on the weak side. Right first. Oh, well, hello. Let's just try auto-attacking. Seem to have... well, not a lot of hit points. 2 hits from an auto-attack kills them. Seems like, at least. And they don't do a lot of damage. And Applejack has nearly 900 hit points. And Pinky gained a level. What level is Applejack? 31, right. So she's... the rest of the party leveled up much the same way as the party I've been using. Alright, nothing was there it seems, so I'm gonna go the other way. I mean, there's a safe crystal, might as well use it. The prisoner. Or the prisoners. Quick, grab him. Ah, 208 hit points, I guess. I mean, could be anywhere from, like, just above 100 to somewhere in the 200 range, I guess. Hello? Is some pony out there? Rarity, hang on, we'll get you out of there. So we have Rarity. There you are you two okay? Well enough, considering they took my Jim's and Fluttershy's first aid kit. There's Fluttershy too. I shudder to think what would have happened if they tried to hurt us. I guess it'll be up to us now to break the others out. You two hang back and keep an eye out for your gear. Do I actually not have any gear? I can't even equip. Anything? No, I can't go there, okay. Why do I only have 3 party members? Am I supposed to go back and actually switch in the party member? Let me just try that. Oh, okay, I can go now. Oh, there's a crystal. How did... It's a bit weird there's only 3 in the party, considering we are now 5 party members. But, I digress. Oh, there's Celestia. Thank you, my little ponies. It has been a long time since I have had my magic suppressed like that. It sounds like she's thanking us because her magic is suppressed. That's a slightly oddly... No. What of the others? Have you found them yet? We've almost found everyone. We're just missing Luna and Twy. Is something wrong, Princess? I have a very bad feeling about this. We must find them, and quickly. Oh, so who are we now? Celestia, Rainbow, Applejack, and Pinky. I think that's actually... Actually, I probably want Fluttershy in there for Applejack, I guess? Yeah. Well, I can't actually switch Celestia out. Can I switch Luna in? Wait. Why can I switch Luna in? She's not in the party. That is so weird. I can also switch Twilight in. I don't know if this will break the game, but I'm gonna try it just to see what happens. It's a bit odd. I don't think you're supposed to be able to do this, but let's see what happens. The prisoners are here. Quick, seal off the exit. Ah, there. Where are Twilight and my sister? Answer me. We shall not allow you to interfere. Obscurium nomen matris. I can make up words too, you know. Oh look, Luna's right there! We found Luna! I expect we could also switch in Twilight. I don't think you're supposed to be able to at this point. But, yeah. I don't think I have my gear yet, though. Damn it, we're locked in. Now what? That barrier seems to be quite strong. Getting past it will take time, and that is something we do not have. Well, we could always use the key. Key? Just before the wall appeared, I noticed one of the guards using something on that crystal over there. Aha! Here, the purple crystal looks about right. Acquired a dark stone. How strange, even with all my experience working with gems, I have never seen a crystal like this before. I think I saw him cast a bit of magic through it. Oh my. Rarity, you alright? Yes, just a bit startled. I haven't seen a gem like that in a very long time. It's quite similar to the gemstones you use, Rarity, but spells focused through it are given a dark cast. You've seen these stones before, Princess. There was a research done many years ago by someone I used to know, who tried to find a way to make black magic safe to use. I also don't think this is the time to be debating this, considering you're like looking for Luna and Twilight, but I digress. One of his attempts produced crystals like this one, which allowed him to cast weak, dark spells with a minimum of danger. The gem itself should be safe, but please be careful when using it. That guard, he said something about not letting us interfere. Yeah, but interfere with what? I fear Twilight and my sister may be in grave danger. We must hurry before it is too late. And we're back with Luna and Twilight. Well, are you willing to lead us and spare the lives of your friends? No. Luna is right. If I let myself be corrupted again, I wouldn't care about them anymore, and you know that. Giving in to your demands wouldn't save my friends. Well said, Twilight. What a pity. I had hoped to get your willing cooperation, but it seems that isn't an option. Very well then. Guards. What are you? Hey! What is the meaning of this? Sombra told me something else very interesting about those dark seeds within you. He said that if enough dark magic pardon me, He said that if enough dark magic to overcome your body is channeled directly into your body, then the seed will blossom on its own. He claimed that it was a technique he had used to trigger the first invocation of Darklight Star. The thing is, he didn't give very many details, and I'm not entirely sure I can trust him. So I think I should like to practice on you first, before risking the vessel of our queen. Release her, I'm the one you want. No, stay back, I don't want to be alone again. Just hold still and this will all be over in a moment. Someone help me, please. Hooray! Everyone is here again. You will not harm my student. Guards, stop them. Here we go. I mean, in this fight, I guess it makes sense that Luna and Twilight could join because they're in the room. Presumably they're still shackled with anti-magic braces or something like that, but I'm not entirely sure. They really need better guards. Twilight, are you alright? I'm okay, Princess. You got here just in time. Umbra seems to have escaped through that passage for now. I do not doubt that it leads to the seal, and she has gone to protect it. Yes, I agree. Even in these caves, I can still feel the seal's power really close. Hey, look what I found. Is that all our gear? That's all the gear. Wow, it's all the stuff they took from us. Pinky, how did you know it was there? Well, it had to be somewhere, right? I mean, it would make for awful gameplay if we didn't get them back in time for the boss battle. Gameplay? What is she talking about? Trust me, just smile and nod. Don't forget to save. Flush and Rosie are now available again. I mean, they were before. Be sure to rearrange and re-equip your party before continuing. Oh, so you actually have to re-equip every item. Let me just switch the party around. I guess I'll use Celestia. We've used Twilight for a few episodes. Do you actually have to equip? Oh my god. Okay, that's a bit of a hassle. I'll not pretend otherwise. Not a big fan of that. The Dragon Scale helm is better, but I think I want Rainbow to have that because I think she's the most squishy, maybe. That resists fire damage. Should I spread out the Dragon Scale? I think I spread out the Dragon Scale last time. Oh, did I? I think that's the best weapon I can get for Celestia, because it's the enchanted stuff, which all the rest is too. Wandering of Protection on Blood Shy, and I want the Immune to Confusion on Celestia, because I think Confusion is the only real danger. And she can wear the Dragon Scale, the Enchanted Helm, and Enchanted Staff. Can I equip a weapon on Celestia? Yes, everyone has weapons. Alright. Yep, think that's it. Think I'm good to go. Everyone has full mana and full HP. Did just save, didn't I? I did. Alright. What is down here? I think I'm supposed to go north. The seal is just ahead. We can't retreat now. Okay. I'm definitely supposed to go north. Alright. It's over, Umbra. You can't stop us. Surrender and let us destroy the seal. Surrender, and let you destroy everything we have worked for. I don't think so. This chamber houses not only the seal, but every sacred relic created by our goddess that we have found. My life is inconsequential when compared to the importance of protecting them. Besides, I think you have underestimated me. What do you mean? Up until now, every pony you have faced that gave themselves to the darkness had held that power only a short time. Those ponies had no notion of what was happening. I sought this power, embraced it, and have nurtured it for years. My strength is like nothing you have seen before. Now, behold, the true power of the darkness. I was almost certain she was going to say the dark side. That would have been at least slightly funny. Alright, so she is supposed to be very tough. At least from her own boasting. So let's give that a test. Let me try wind. Oh, Celestia has new abilities. When did you get those? She can revive allies. That's very expensive though. Sunbeam. Wind is okay. Sunbeam is pretty good. Moonbeam is also pretty good. That's confusion. I think water and fire and remove confusion. Ow. It's two of them. I'm gonna use a remedy on Luna and a remedy on Dash. I guess hers was removed. Is she just gonna spam confusion? Well, I'm just gonna go on the offensive with Celestia and I'm gonna Cure Rainbow. That time Luna got attacked, but it didn't remove the confusion. And now it's gone. I don't know quite what removes the confusion then. Moonlight, Thunder, Sunbeam. Should I heal? I should probably heal Luna. That did barely anything. Moonbeam, Hail, Sunbeam, and I think I can just attack. Yes. I think Thunder might be the way to go. Moonbeam, Thunder, Celestia will do a Soda, Fluttershy will heal Celestia. It's gonna auto attack, do Thunder, Sunbeam, Soda on Luna from Fluttershy. Oh. Go. Do I need to heal? Probably heal Fluttershy. Yeah. Well, that was a lot of healing. we can heal Rainbow. What was that? Something dealt about 500 damage to her, and I don't know what it was. I'm gonna use a soda, thunder, soda, and a soda. That thunder didn't do a lot of damage. She has some kind of effect on her that deals damage to herself, I guess. Let's try Hail, and I'll use a Cupcake on Luna and also a Healing Spell on Luna. She doesn't take a lot of damage. Except from just, like, passively taking damage each turn. I wonder if this is, like, something you're just supposed to endure and she eventually just dies. We try Water, Wind, Sunbeam, First Aid on Celestia. Because I feel like she deals a lot more damage. She's healed up to full, but she also takes a lot of damage each turn. And she takes a lot less damage too. At least for magic, the physical or the normal attacks seem to deal about the same damage, I think. That was a big hit on Rainbow. Gonna take a Cupcake. Attack. Body Shy's gonna take a soda. Might as well take this time to get some mana back on everyone in case I need it. I do want to heal Celestia a little bit. Well, that's both of them. There's a remedy and a remedy. Go. Oh, she killed herself. That's a lot of XP. Your corruption has been defeated. Do you surrender? I don't think so. The darkness will return. She's dead. What? But how? We didn't hurt her that badly. Why did she die when the corruption left her? She told us herself she had embraced the darkness and nurtured it for years. Now her body can no longer survive without it. In the first war with Sombra, we encountered several of his generals who fell victim to the same fate. We killed her. Well, I mean, what choice did you have? No, Twilight, she killed herself. Well, in a sense she did. She made the decision to so heavily rely on that dark power in the first place. Also, she actually literally killed herself in that battle. But the seal still remains, Twilight. We have a job to do. And the seal is destroyed. Luna, may I ask you a question? Oh, just a quick note before we move on. I actually like that boss fight. The turnaround with her gaining full health and dealing increased damage, taking less damage, and also hurting herself in the process. was actually kinda cool. I like that. Of course, sister. These artifacts that were kept here, what did that pony mean when she said they were relics of their Dark Queen? To my knowledge, your transformation 1,000 years ago only lasted a single night before your banishment. These are some very powerful artifacts, and although time has taken its toll, their magical signature they bear seems to be yours. Where did they come from? Luna, I think it's time to tell them. I suppose so, Twilight. It's not as though we can hide it any longer. Tell me what. Let us return to the castle. We shall explain everything to you and the element bearers there. Wow, so this whole time. How could you stand it? I can't imagine what it must be like. It isn't that bad. Luna's been a big help, and she's been glad to finally have some pony to talk about it with. And you're sure this curse or whatever can't be broken? Absolutely. I was very thorough. All those artifacts below in the seal room were tools created by myself during my attempts to rid myself of the curse. Those caves were the only place where I could do so without any pony noticing. Princess Celestia, is something wrong? I would like to have a word in private with my sister. Would you all please excuse us? Okay. That goes for you as well, Twilight. I promised Luna that I would stay by her side when we told everyone. I intend to stick to that promise. Twilight, I admire your conviction, but this is a family matter. I would appreciate it if you... She stays, sister. Anything you have to say to me can be said to her as well. How long had you been cursed when we sealed Sombra in the Northern Ice? 2 years. 2 years before we even exiled him. You were cursed that long without my knowledge. Exiled him? What are you talking about? And what does Sombra have to do with your family? I'm afraid there was a time when Luna and Sombra were very close. You were close to him as well, Tia. Not as close as you. I never approved of his activities. Activities? I believe an explanation is in order. Several years before my banishment, Sombra led research into dark magic and specifically into ways to make it safe to use. Back then, he was very different from the Sombra you know today. In many ways, he was just like you, Twilight. Tia never approved of his experiments, but I was convinced that he was capable of accomplishing it. But his efforts were in vain. He fell prey to the darkness and attacked Luna, forcing us to banish him. That's not quite right, sister. I suspected as much. Truthfully, Sombra summoned me and told me that he had succeeded. He said that he has finished developing a spell that would permanently allow a pony to use dark magic safely. He said that he had cast the spell on himself and there was no risks. He offered to cast it on me as well. I felt sure that the two of us together would be able to convince Tia that his work was worthwhile. However, the spell turned out to be less stable than he had predicted. It did absorb a portion of the corrupting influence, but it also created its own corruption and greatly increased my sensitivity to ambient levels of dark magic. I was horrified that he had considered this safer and insisted he remove it from me, but I was horrified that he considered this safer and insisted he remove it from me, but he refused, claiming that I didn't understand. Though it pained me to do it, I was forced to conclude that Celestia was right, and together we exiled him from Equestria. That doesn't matter, Luna. What matters is what happened after that. When we sealed Sombra in the frozen north, I could tell that we were not able to draw upon the full power of the elements of harmony. But I thought it was because we were using them on someone so close to us. The elements, what do they have to do with this? When you and your friends used the elements on Nightmare Moon, they destroyed her corruption without doing any harm to Luna. But when Luna and I used the elements on Sombra, we were unable to do the same for him. Was it the curse, Luna? Did the curse interfere with your connection to the elements? Do you realize what this means, Luna? Twilight is cursed now too. We can't use the elements of harmony on Sombra. What? But couldn't we just seal him again? Last time we did so, he was able to drag the entire Crystal Empire with him. He probably figured out upon his release what we are only realizing now. Who knows what would happen if we tried using them on him again. But if we tried defeating him without the elements, then isn't it possible that what happened to Umbra would happen to Sombra? I mean, yes, but so what? Really? That's the risk I'm afraid we're going to have to take. We have no choice. I suppose. Is there anything else? I do not think so. Go and rest. Tomorrow will be a big day. Sister? Yes, Luna? I thought you said before you were tired of necessary sacrifices. Have you changed your mind? This is different, and you know it. Is it? I think you need to remember who he really is. I certainly haven't forgotten, and no matter what terrible thing he does, I refuse to believe Amicus cannot be saved. I suppose that's the name they gave Sombra before he was evil. He gets one chance, that's it. He may be too far gone already. Without the elements, there may not be any way to save him. I believe in his strength, sister, and you should too. After all, he is no ordinary pony. Oh, you have reached the end of the current build. Returning to main menu. Alright. Well, that was a bit sudden. So okay, a few things. One, I seem to want a reason why Sombra wanted to actually dive into dark magic, other than just he wants to do it. I mean, there should be a reason for him to want to go into dark magic, why he feels it's necessary. Yeah. Aside from that, well, I guess I'm a little disappointed it ends here, considering the game version is 1.11. And when I see a game version that's 1 point anything, I kind of expect it to be finished to a degree where I can complete the game. But yeah, I guess this is all we have for now. I mean, it sounds like we're very close to the end, but this is, well, the actual end for now, because there is no more. So at least I hope you have enjoyed watching. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and Fizzban out.